Dwight Randy Rankin has been promoted to the top brass position at the Cayman Islands Fire Service. This is Misha Allinger bringing you this latest CMR exclusive story. Rankin is slated to take over from CFO Paul Walker in September when his contract ends. The long-service fire officer has been with the service for almost 30 years and served as divisional manager for the past several years. In other breaking news this evening, Cayman Airways has taken delivery of its fourth B7378 aircraft from Boeing delivery. The aircraft is scheduled to arrive in Grand Cayman tomorrow afternoon and should be ready for service in February. Cayman Airways President and CEO Fabian Worms said that the delivery of this brand new state-of-the-art Boeing B7378 will help to provide redundancy needed to deal with the unanticipated circumstances that often arise on the busiest days of travel. Minister for Planning, Agriculture, Housing and Infrastructure Honorable J. Ebanks shared that the new PAC government budget focuses on public services that will impact the day-to-day lives of the people of the Cayman Islands. Minister Ebanks spoke of the government's commitment to infrastructure improvements such as high-speed internet in the islands. The government has earmarked funds for a submarine cable modernization project to guarantee redundancy and strength for communications for the islands. He also highlighted the Northside Affordable Housing Project, Phase 2 of the Georgetown Revitalization Project, and the completion of the Scranton Community Park that people have been asking for decades. Canine dogs were instrumental in the capturing of a man and recovery of drugs in West Bay. In police news, the RCIPS confirmed that a joint operation was carried out in West Bay on Tuesday afternoon. Police, along with the Animal Welfare Unit, cleared multiple dogs in order to grant the police safe entry. The RCIPS Canine Unit assisted officers in locating and seizing several packages of ganja and drug paraphernalia. A 38-year-old man was found hiding in a shed and taken into police custody on suspicion of possession of ganja with intent to supply, possession of drug utensils, and other drug-related offenses. The governor's office has shared that recent comments made to the media about parking arrangements at the airport gave a misleading and an inaccurate picture. Whilst he stressed that curbside drop-off service might return, he also stressed that the long-standing traffic congestion issue must be addressed. He said it is incorrect to say the UK sought to impose the current solution on the airport. The governor and the UK regulator remain happy with the simple, low-cost solution originally proposed. The Department of Vehicle and Driver's Licensing on Crew Road is reminding anyone with temporary plates that this weekend they can replace them with permanent plates from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Customers are reminded that failure to replace temporary plates is a criminal offense with a fine of $2,500 or up to 6 months imprisonment. Work's Passport to Success program is inviting participants to apply for their next cohort starting on Monday, 7th February. Registration deadline is Friday, 21st January, and space is limited. Application forms are available at Work's office at Apollo House West on Mary Street. For more information, call 649-8088 or email worc.training@gov.ky. In regional news, a 1-year-old child has died in Jamaica after her father, a police sergeant, went to work and forgot her in the vehicle. The father inadvertently went to work at the police station instead of taking the child to daycare. She was later found unconscious and pronounced dead at a hospital. It is said that the father and his co-workers have been left traumatized by the death. Meanwhile, in the UK, Prime Minister Boris Johnson has announced that all measures introduced to combat the spread of the Omicron variant will end next week. Measures including mandatory mask wearing on public transport and in shops, as well as guidance to work from home and vaccine certificates will come to an end. Children will no longer need to wear masks at secondary schools. The controversial move has not been supported by many teaching and health unions as well as public health representatives. A press conference will be held on Thursday afternoon at 3 p.m. The government will be discussing the way forward as the country inches closer to Phase 5 of the reopening. This is Misha Allinger.